would say when you're starting out, it's really important to test things, rather than maybe saying that you're going to have a career path which is set out and I am this one thing for the rest of my life. Treat things in smaller bites.
To absolutely cultivate a sense of yourself, your own identity. The most important thing to do is to really kind of sit in the fact that you are enough.
I would say, I'd probably only just say one thing, is just go make stuff. Whatever it is you want to do, if you want to be an actor, director, writer, whatever, just make something and find a way to get it made, because you can spend so much time waiting for the right project, or you're waiting for a masterpiece or whatever. I think just go make something.
And I feel like, I said this earlier actually, that rather than think about it like a career, I think about it as on a job by job basis. So I think about what's the next thing I want to make and who can I make it with, rather than think about how can I be a successful director. So I think the first, I guess the tip in that is find something you want to make and find people to make it with.
What is or has been the biggest obstacle you have to overcome in your career?
It's a very good question. I would probably say, aside from sort of just money, of finding a way to balance what you want to do creatively with trying to make a living out of it. I think another sort of obstacle, which is more about, you know, how you're perceived, is how to brand yourself, I guess, of what kind of a creator or artist you are.
Probably myself. I'm still trying to overcome it, do you know what I mean? Without that sounding a bit daft. Like, when I first went to drama school, in fact every single new stage of my life I've gone to as an artist, like, I have a crippling self-doubt in myself, feeling like I don't belong there, like, especially when I went to drama centre, thinking like they must have been a different mic audition the same day as me, and they've accidentally offered me the place by accident, and then going through first year going everyone's better than me, and going through second year going, oh, I'm not getting good parts, and having to overcome that and sort of you know, have faith in yourself and keep on going.
As a Londoner, as you mentioned before, and I wasn't too sure because everyone was saying Liverpool would be good or going outside of London would be alright. But as a Londoner, do you believe it's better off being in London to seek opportunity, or going outside of London to seek opportunity? Like, how do you handle that?
I mean, being an actor is kind of without doubt that there is more. There are more theatres in London. There are more kind of casting directors and more agents. There's a lot. In the UK, it's the kind of the centre where things are. But by no means does that mean that you should kind of pin yourself down to that. I did a play for 9 months in Stratford-upon-Avon, DRC, which is probably one of the most important jobs of my kind of career. I did a play in Edinburgh at the Fringe Festival last year, which kind of led on to like 3 different jobs that I've kind of done since. You kind of need, I completely think it's imperative that you diversify and you kind of take what you can from different communities. Exactly like Martin was saying, like you come to somewhere like Liverpool where it's got its own, the air tastes different, it's got its own kind of buzz, it's got its own kind of vibe that kind of feeds you as an artist, excites you as an artist.
I think some people don't necessarily have a passion to make opportunities for themselves, and what I mean by that is don't necessarily have a passion to build a kind of structure or make a show in order for them to perform in, or to produce something in order to get your work seen. And if that's not for you, if you don't have a desire to do that, then I don't think that it is possible at that stage to make your own opportunity, in which case maybe you do need to go to somewhere like London, or the heart of a sort of creative community in the centre of Liverpool, in order to find those opportunities. But if you've got any desire or any kind of instinct that you might want to put pen to paper and write something, or you might want to kind of pick up a camera and make a short film that you're going to be in or something, then you must do it, because if you have the ability to make those opportunities for yourself, then they can sometimes be the best calling cards for you.
In terms of negative feedback, don't let it knock you over. Like, good criticism it doesn't have to be negative. It doesn't have to be something that someone's being horrible towards you. Like that could be really useful. Constructive criticism, negative criticism. Just don't let it knock you over. Just keep going. Again, like what I said the first thing, like know why you're doing something, and then if someone disagrees with why you're doing it, if someone thinks what you're doing is a bad job, but you know why you're doing it, it's easier to take on the chin.